Network Entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, our special musical guest, I won't introduce because our special musical guest is also our special podcast guest.
Wow.
We were both young and we throw pebbles.
Okay. Let me first. I have a small preamble that I have to do.
Okay.
Before we did this, so we're talking about Taylor Swift today. And before we did this, I was like, okay, I haven't actually listened to any of the new songs from the new album.
Yeah.
And Chico says,
I'm like, I got you.
don't worry.
I got you.
Ako nang bahala. Swiftie ako.
I'm a Swiftie.
Unang set ng lyrics pa lang mali na eh.
Oh. We were both young and we were pebbles. We threw pebbles.
We were both young when I first saw you.
And then we threw
No!
pebbles.
I close my eyes and the flashback starts. Something like that.
And I'm going to be the cheer captain and you will be the cheerleader under the bench where the people watch while the boys play.
You know what? It is an affront to artists out there
Wait.
that you have an album.
Wait,
alam mo yung
wait.
parang kung ako
Wait,
musician
wait,
ako,
wait.
tapos alam mo yung gagawa akong kanta, tapos parang, wala akong album, di ako sinay ng record. Tapos ito, meron. May
Dalawa.
Dalawa. Oh my God. Ang lala.
I'm a double album artist.
Ang lala.
Yes.
What has the world
Wait,
come to?
may kulang yung kwento mo.
Oh, sige, ano.
Kanina ka sabi ko, I got it. I got you. I'm a Swiftie. So sabi niya, I haven't really been listening recently. Sabi ko, what? Even yung like folklore and
album.
Evermore. Yeah, and Evermore. Sabi niya, no. Sige nga, name a song.
Yeah.
Sabi ko, Cardigan? From Folklore? No.
So, syempre ako parang, ano yun?
Tapos sabi ko, Willow from Evermore.
Okay, ano yung Willow?
Sige nga, can you sing it?
Sing it nga.
Willow.
Cardigan.
Cardigan.
Alam mo yung, and you actually met Taylor Swift.
Hello?
That's so annoying.
I besod Taylor Swift. You know what? Did you know? Okay, this was... Okay, did you know?
Well, before everything else, welcome to OnlyFun. His
Yes.
name is Chico Garcia.
And his name is Gino Killiamore.
You know, masakit pa rin sa akin yun till today.
I know.
Because, okay, while I'm not a Swiftie, because there are people who are like really like...
Unlike me.
There are people who are really like, full-on Swiftie. All of her songs resonate with their life. You know what I mean? Like they'll spend thousands of pesos, dollars even to catch her in a concert and whatever. I like her music. Don't get me wrong. It's catchy as a heck. I listen to it all the time. Personally, I like Are We Out of the Woods Yet? Are We Out of the Woods
Yeah.
Yet? Because it sounds like an 80s song. And there was a time that Taylor Swift was sent here to the Philippines. She had a
Yes.
concert. And there was like a media invite.
Yeah.
A small group of people, probably like 100, maybe less?
No, less.
Less than
Definitely
100.
less, yeah.
Less than 100 people in a room with Taylor Swift where she was going to meet and greet all of the people from the media. And so we had to submit our names beforehand. We were doing the show with Del and I didn't pass the background check. I have no idea why.
You're
why.
bastos daw.
Wow.
So
Well,
they wanted like
that's
super,
true.
super like wholesome personalities. So they chose us.
So yung outwardly wholesome pero deep down inside bastos.
Dirty. Tapos
But
here's
yeah,
the thing.
and they have a photo with Taylor Swift where it's like it's Taylor Swift, it's Chico, it's Del, and Taylor Swift has a
sign.
fan sign that says Hi Gino. Alam mo yung parang while of course I'm super happy that like to some degree she knows that I exist. I'm also like reminded of my inadequacy of being unable to go. Who knows? Maybe if I were invited to that and maybe if I had met her, Taylor Lautner wouldn't have happened. Maybe it would have been me. Maybe Travis Kelce wouldn't have happened.
Parang
Maybe it would have
ano?
just been me. Maybe she would have been, just happily mediocre for the rest of her life, being stuck with a guy like me. Who knows? Who knows?
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Super konti lang. I'm not even like probably 20. Right. Like super konti. Tapos when we got there, syempre the security was like crazy. And then one of the things that they kept repeating over and over
was
again
do not touch.
Do not touch her. do not try to shake her hand.
Right. Yeah.
Do not try to kiss her.
SOP.
Don't try to hug her.
Yeah.
Unless she initiates.
Right.
Wag mo naman yung tipong papahug siya tapos tutulak mo siya. Diba? But like literally, just don't.
Yeah.
Take your cue from her. So like, you told us 100 times.
Yeah.
You know, I know how to like, I do know. Pagdating ni Taylor, first thing she goes, hello.
As
Hug
you're
and
saying
kiss.
this,
Hug and kiss.
I now realize why this is so. She felt safe around you. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this guy is not threatening at all. Like, I am absolutely sure we'll be the best of friends. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I won't write a song about him one day. You know?
Hindi nga eh. Pagkita niya sa amin ni Del, sabi niya, oh, I'm a big fan. M to M?
No, that's just my category.
That's just what I'm into. Ay, naka. Oh,
No.
you're into M to M din.
I do love M2M.
Oh, see?
I
Sabi
mean,
ko na eh.
not the category.
Sila Raven.
Marian, Elise Raven, and friend.
Yes.
Alam mo na kung sino
Walang
yung
kwenta.
bias ko.
Oo.
No, but I really like the music. But anyway, okay, going back to Taylor Swift, she's one of the people na medyo wild yung journey niya. In the sense na, you know how there was a time that people were already kind of bordering on, actually not even bordering, like people were full on hating on her.
Oh, yeah.
Diba? Like,
Yeah.
parang, oh, you're just collecting men and then you're
No,
writing
highs and
songs
lows,
about them.
highs and lows.
Sobrang highs and lows. And she still came out on top.
And okay, so we're talking about the life of a showgirl. When this came out, syempre ano siya, no? Like she was riding high before this eh. Sunod-sunod yun halos eh, di ba?
Yeah.
Yung Folklore, Evermore,
End of the Eras tour.
tapos you had Lover ba na una or na huli? Basta, or
That one I heard.
Midnights, definitely. Midnights, and then
Midnight. Yun ba yun? Na, 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 na.
Midnights,
All
not the
alone
sound
in the
from
moonlight. Naging Cats. But she is into
She was
Cats,
in
right?
Cats.
Yeah.
And-
she was in Cats, yeah.
And
Oh, that's
diba,
right. I never
diba,
even
like
watched
she
that.
even yung daming galit na galit kasi like Beyonce has won, she has 4 Album of the Year awards. So talagang alam mo yung she was riding
That's
high.
crazy. Oh.
Every single album she comes out is like critically acclaimed.
Yeah.
Gets nominated for Album of the Year. Siguro her past 4 or 5 albums.
And not to mention, she also dated John Mayer, Jake Gyllenhaal,
Exactly.
Taylor
Tapos-
Lautner, at the height of Taylor Lautner.
So when
And they're friends now, right? Like they're
diba Taylor and Taylor.
Taylor. Tapos ba yung wife niya Taylor at
Taylor din.
diba? Taylor din
Oo,
yung
parang
wife ni
ganon.
Taylor
Yes,
Lautner.
yes.
Like it's
It's so
medyo
meta.
Yeah, na parang Taylor is married to Taylor who used to date Taylor.
Taylor.
That's crazy.
Or Taylor couldn't get over Taylor, so he got himself a
Another Taylor. Yeah.
Parang ganon.
Oo.
So, when this came out, everyone was talagang just like hanging on to everything that she releases. But
Right.
this was inevitable.
Yeah.
Because obviously, you know, this is just human nature. When this came out, una yung first reviews were rapturous.
Mm-hmm.
Na parang, oh my gosh, like this is the best Taylor Swift album we've heard in a while.
Uh-huh.
Myself included. Like talagang when I listened to it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good.
Right.
Tapos wala pa siguro mga half a day into it. Ayan na.
Nag-shift na yung tone.
Na parang biglang, what the heck is this? Like what happened to the very eloquent, and now she's talking about, you know, Travis Kelce's Birdie Bird.
Huh?
And like, there's a song called Wood.
Wow.
And she goes, oh, this redwood that opened my eyes turns out is the key to open my thighs.
That's an actual line from the song? From Taylor Swift?
Yes. Tapos parang like,
And she's always been very PG.
no, not alam mo, yun yung nakakatawa.
I mean, at least wording.
Madami siyang F-bombs. She's, you know, she has a potty mouth. Even in the songs. Pero yes, like, I mean, she's never gone this
We
route.
were both young when I fucking saw you. Ganun ba? I closed my shit.
And then I saw your edits. No. Taylor, if ever you listen to this, I'm sorry. It was
Tignan
him.
nyo?
It
Yan
was
yung
him.
inimbita nyo?
It was
Yan yung
him.
in-invite nyo sa media. Eh kung ako na lang yun,
Oh,
sana.
ito lalo na.
Hindi. Siyempre, respeto tayo. Di ba?
Oh, tapos ano, like,
She wouldn't know about the real me until we got married. You know?
tapos ang daming ang daming, you know how Taylor is never just singing.
Right.
Her lyrics are never just
Always
on the
has
surface.
something
Laging may Easter
that's
egg,
being
laging may double
said.
meaning, laging may, and you know, people devote their entire lives
Trying to figure out what it is.
What it actually means.
Yeah.
You know, it's never just, I saw a cookie on the table. Maghahanap sila na when she was grade 2, meron siyang best friend na pangalan Cookie na hinampas niya yung ulo sa mesa tapos dumugo.
And there's always
you know what I
something
mean? Like,
that's-
ang layo nung, pero people find out.
What's the Jake Gyllenhaal song again?
All is well, ano? All is well, all is not well. All is well.
All Too Well.
All Too Well.
All Too Well. Yeah. I think that was the last song that I really like. Wow, okay. Ano medyo nag-deep dive ako na parang I really watched the video and you know what I mean, kind of connected the dots and whatever. But yeah, so basically like she has that style of songwriting.
So ngayon, they're reading a lot into the lyrics.
Okay.
Like for example, yung Opalite, which is such a nice song.
Opalite?
Opalite is like
Korean opa?
Hindi. It's an
Opalite,
artificial
like-
stone
Uh-huh.
na maputi, parang
Yeah.
milky white ganon. Tapos meron siyang lyrics na parang you were sleepless in the onyx nights, but now the sky is opalite.
You were sleepless
Onyx
and Onyx
is
is
a black stone.
yeah. So what? She's racist?
Most of Travis Kelce's exes, if not all, were black.
Are you serious?
So of course you can say, well, she was talking about nights. So syempre, onyx.
Exactly. Kasi gabi.
Madilim sa gabi, right? So maybe you're reading too much on these things. Pero gets, may mga ganon eh. Tapos there's this very controversial line. Na again, you can just take it as is. It could mean perfectly well what it said, but it could also be like, kasi may line dun. Parang I can't wait to start having babies. Hindi ganito like, these are not the exact lyrics, but I'm you know.
I'm ready to have babies with you. Ganun.
Parang I want
So
to have...
this entire album is about Travis?
It is. Well, hindi naman, pero mostly. So parang I can't wait to give you babies and fill the block with kids who look like you.
Fill the block with kids who look like you.
Meaning, because if you got together with the other girls...
Grabe naman. No,
You're
I think it's actually kind of sweet.
Pero gets,
Diba na parang,
pwedeng, because they look like you.
Yeah, in the same way that like...
But kasi nga, ang ano nila, the lyrics are never,
never
just that. But of course, when
sensitive.
she talked about it, ganun siya.
Yeah.
Na parang like, yeah, hello, like obviously.
Unless, you know how some of Adele's best writing was when she was heartbroken. Some of Sam Smith's best writing was when she was heartbroken. Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill. What if she's just actually happy now? So alam mo
she
yung
is
parang,
obviously.
alam mo yung hindi na as prolific yung writing because it's not coming from a place of, I don't know, sorrow, sadness.
Ako kasi parang don't pigeonhole her na
puro
kailangan
ganun lang.
puro ganun.
Oh, yun
Like
nga.
what if she wants to talk about, the D? If she wants to let her.
And she is a grown woman.
And exactly. Paano kung talagang
Sarap talaga.
Solid
Solid
paano
talaga.
kung talagang solid talaga si Travis, di ba?
Wapak talaga.
Oo, di ba? So,
Hindi, tsaka kung puro yung ex niya, ibig sabihin, medyo malaki yung kailangan niya.
Hindi nga, di ba? Tawagin mo pa ng Redwood. Tapos meron pa doon part doon sa song na yun. The name of the song is Wood.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Okay.
And meron
She
part
also
pa doon
wrote,
parang,
Are We Out of the Woods?
parang something, your magic wand. O, tas meron pa, I don't need to catch the bouquet because I know that there's a hard rock on its way. Meaning like, engaged na siya eh.
Okay. I'm like,
Engaged na siya, so there's a hard rock. Pero
Yeah. I know.
Redwood,
Yeah.
hard rock,
Yeah.
magic wand, key that opens my thighs.
The key that opens my thighs is kind of a killer.
That's a giveaway.
It's kind of a
Pero
giveaway.
here's the thing.
Okay.
One of my favorite songs, oh my God, one of my favorite songs is called Ruin the Friendship.
Okay. Why?
And a lot of people thought it was about Blake Lively.
Oh, okay.
Remember yung
yeah,
ano
they used
niya,
to
yung
be
kay
super
Justin
besties and whatever.
Baldoni.
Justin Baldoni.
Tapos parang nadawit siya to the
Oo.
point na
Medyo nasisiraan din siya.
merong deposition or
Yeah.
something. Na, di ba? Something like
Right.
that. Anyway, turns out it was about one of her closest friends back in high school.
Oh, okay.
his name was Jeff Lang, na dinedicatean pa niya when she won one of her first awards.
Okay. So,
Na
bestie levels.
super,
ganun.
super bestie level na guy who passed away.
Oh.
And when she dedicated that award to him, parang kakagaling lang niya sa funeral
Okay.
nung friend niya na yon. Na apparently, parang there was this like back and forth between them.
Okay.
Like they're good friends, they're best friends. Pero alam mong merong something.
You mean to
Tapos
say that
the song was super like, meron siyang uulitin niya yung same refrain 3 times, pero iba na yung context. Yung isa parang like, yeah, you know, but you still had a girlfriend, but you know, I should have kissed you anyway.
Oh.
Tapos yung pangalawa, parang same pero nakatweak na.
That's so
parang,
exciting if it's about Blake Lively.
No.
Ooh.
Tapos yung second, parang like, oh, your ex will not be happy, but I should have kissed you. Ibig sabihin, nag-split na sila,
Right.
pero parang no pa rin.
Ah.
Tapos yung third, it's like, I went to visit you and I whispered to your grave, I should have kissed you anyway.
Oh my God, parang siyang huling El Bimbo.
Super. Tapos,
Diba?
kaya siya ruin the friendship.
Oh.
Ang ano niya. So if I were to give you an advice,
Right. Ruin the friendship. Like if you love
wag na yung
somebody,
mga
go
parang,
for it.
I don't wanna admit
Yeah.
my feelings kasi baka it might
Sayang
not
yung
be the
friendship
same. She's like, tapos ito yung killer line. Sabi niya, my advice is to ruin the friendship rather than think about it all your life.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Like, I can't.
But ang galing
Ang galing!
Ang galing.
No, I'm not saying this because I'm a fan.
And naman,
pero ang galing
did
talaga.
he recently just pass away?
No. When they were still young.
Oh, wow.
Oo. So, alam mo
So,
yun, it's
medyo
never...
matagal yung, unless it was one of those, you know how sometimes artists will have songs na nakabangko na, tapos they just bring
you
it
know
out.
what? Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Pero feeling ko, baka rin naiisip niya to because she's about to get married.
Right. Yeah. So parang,
Alam mo yun, parang there's this
everyone's
parade
flashing
of
back.
excess na parang like,
Quite a parade.
naaalala mo yung mga minahal mo. The ones who got away, the ones that could have been. Kasi ito was never
It
her
never even
boyfriend.
materialized.
Pero di ba ang ganda? Nung
Yeah.
parang like, so sige, so what's your take on that?
On
What's
ruining
your
the friendship?
Oo.
Oh, yeah.
So you're never the kind
Dami ko
na-
friends eh. Parang, so if I lose one, I'll just go hang out with the others.
Yeah,
I
you know
was-
what? That's
okay.
so you eh.
Plus, for me, if we're really good friends, the worst thing that can happen is, like, kunwari, ako yung may feelings, and then I admit. And if we're really good friends, and it has happened before, what'll happen is we'll stop hanging out for a few months until I get over.
That's true.
And then when I get over, we're back. And then,
That's true.
honestly, like now, I have some friends who I used to really have a thing, like, not even just have a thing. Like, I have friends who I'm friends with now, who I was in love with.
Yeah.
But now, whenever we see each other, and then whenever we get around, because she's married, I'm married, I have kids, she has kids. Whenever we do see each other, alam mo yung pinagtatawanan na lang namin. Because
Yeah.
it was also, we were really young. So alam mo yung, we would talk about how, ikaw kasi, kung hindi mo, alam, in a joking
way.
in a joking manner, na parang, ikaw kasi, yung minahal mo yung ganito. Alam mo yung ganyan lang. And we're super cool with it. And
Yeah.
even if you put us in a room together where we're absolutely piss-faced drunk, nothing will happen now.
Right.
Because like, it was at that moment that I loved her. Now, that's not the case anymore. And that's fine. For me, like, I'm really just, I will always prioritize that over saving the friendship.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, in your pursuit of saving the friendship, you're also punishing yourself. Na parang, okay, we're always hanging out, but I want something more. You know what I mean? I want to be able to express my feelings. I want you to feel the same way. And if we're constantly hanging out and we're not doing anything about that, that's really tough. Really tough.
Hello everyone! Ako po si Baus Rufo, ang host ng podcast na Kaya Pa Ba? Ang pinakabagong talk show kung saan tinatanong namin kung kaya pa nga ba talaga. No, it's an interview show featuring my favorite content creators, celebrities, or just my favorite taga-benta ng turon. Who knows? Go listen to it now on Apple Podcast and Spotify.
I've actually been in that position on both sides.
Tapos di mo lang sinabi sa akin. Ganun.
Alam mo, ipa-number 1 natin tong episode na to. Gino.
Para lang sa ratings.
Alam niyo po, ang totoo pong reason kung ba't siya umalis. Kasi nagtapat ako ng feelings.
Tapos yun din yung tunay na reason kung ba't ako umalis na first night out.
Hindi.
Nagkaaminan pala.
Tapos alam mo, umiiyak na tayo. Hindi. I've experienced both sides.
Okay.
So parang feeling ko
Na you were on the receiving end.
ako yung parang may HD.
Okay.
And like kinikim-kim ko yung pagnanasa ko kasi feeling ko parang yun nga, you know, it's not gonna be the same.
Mm-hmm.
And then na-experience ko rin yung I was so blindsided. Akala ko we were just friends.
Okay.
Tapos nagulat na lang ako na parang like, hala! Like parang, like gets, na parang like, shocks. Like, na-shock din ako because I was not expecting it. In both cases, well, meron pang other cases.
Right.
That didn't exactly end that well. Pero in both cases, yeah, like, naging lifelong friends pa. So, parang yung sa'yo.
I just remembered something. Because I was thinking in my head, I'm like, I don't think I've ever been on the receiving end. And I was like, wait, I have. So yeah, whenever I'm on I'm the one that has the desire. Whenever I'm the one that has the feelings, the HD. I will always come out and say it. And I remember exactly how I would say it. Na parang, kasi over text pa to eh. Alam mo yung mga linyahan na I don't expect anything from you. I don't expect you to even have an answer for this, but I just want you to know that I love you or some shit like that.
Let me love you
Like,
from afar.
Oh, parang ganun. Very, very Don Quixote, man of La Mancha kind of thing. And for some strange reason, that always kind of worked out. But I was on the receiving end. And I guess I don't know. I guess I didn't handle it with as much grace. Because the girl was basically like, I think I have feelings for you and whatever. Eh, medyo nakainom na kami. So parang sabi ko, sige, tara, let's make out. Let's try lang. Let's just check lang. Vibe check lang. And we did. And it was fun. I think I tried going out with her for like a few weeks. And then eventually I was like, it's not there. And we're still friends till now. But ako yung type din na parang, sige, kung gusto mo i-try, why not, diba? Single naman tayo pareho. Because who am I
You know what?
Yeah.
That actually happened to me twice.
Wow.
Thrice.
Wow. Look at you, you little hottie.
These three
Daddy.
girls.
Why? Aw. Kaya pala, that's why you weren't so excited about talking about
Sabi ko, parang not, I don't feel the same way. So
parang talong-talo sila.
Pero to be fair, like, can you imagine, like, let's face it. Parang it still takes a lot for a girl to admit to a
admit
boy.
it, yeah.
Usually it's the boy who admits,
That's
right?
true.
So
At
for
least
me,
in our day and age, now I think it's different.
So parang like, yeah, it took a lot. I'm pretty sure it took a lot.
Yeah.
And let's just say I didn't know exactly how to navigate saying
Yeah. Certain things, certain truths.
parang no.
Girl. Parang you're barking up the wrong tree, honey.
Like it took all my strength to not go.
Kasi you don't want to hurt their feelings naman, diba?
No, and obviously these are like wonderful women,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm not
And
saying
they're your friends.
And they're my friends. It's not ew. You're not ew, but ew.
Not ew you, but
ew.
ew in general.
There are reasons why ew, but you're amazing. But ew.
Oh man.
Pero pag ako,
I wonder where they are now, no? Na parang damn.
alam mo, ako, I'm really like such a sucker for romance.
Same.
I'm the kind who will not say it.
No,
Meron
ako
akong-
kasi I'm a sucker for romance that works out. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. No,
I'm a child of she's all that.
No, for example. No, but it's very consistent naman with you. You're a very like confident guy, and it's like,
I'm not.
No. I mean, relatively speaking.
Okay. When it
Relatively
comes to,
speaking. Na parang, hello, nasasabi mo na, you know, I have feelings for you. I love you. And not in a million years. I don't think I have ever, not even once. Like, eventually, masasabi ko, pero not in those direct terms.
You know the really trippy part, forgive the reminiscing, but you know the really trippy part about my entire life. Because torpe naman din talaga ako eh. Like, aminado ako, like, I'm good with words when I write it down.
Yeah.
When I'm sending a message through like BBM, Viber, WhatsApp, whatever, BBM at that time. Not the president. Why would I send a love note to the president? But basically, like, but when it comes to face na, and I never made the first physical move. So literally every single encounter that I've ever had with the opposite sex, I've never initiated.
Same.
Do you remember that movie Hitch? You remember the one with Will Smith? Basically, there was he had a rule na parang whenever you're kissing somebody, you go 90, she goes 10, and then you wait for her to close that gap, right? For me, I would never. Like, I would just build up to that moment where I would think that it's enough for them to want to kiss me. And then, alam mo yung parang iwas pusoy din ako na parang, because I don't want to get rejected and whatever. The first time that I ever had to make the first move was with my wife, with Colleen.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah, that was the first time ever that I kiss, as in, like, man. So essentially what would happen was whenever we would go out and we would get kind of hammered quite often. And then every time I would drive her home and whatever. And then, alam mo yung 2 hours, 3 hours kami nakapark outside of her house na literal nag-uusap lang kami. Of course, deep down inside, like, I'm waiting for something to happen. I'm throwing out all of the tricks that I have in my book for her to want to kiss me. And nothing was happening. Nothing was happening. And this was going on for a few months. So alam mo ako parang wala na ako ilalabas dito Like, wala nang, like, I had no
Lahat na nung tricks mo,
talent,
mo na.
skill left in me to make her want to kiss me. And then I remember it was her birthday, and it's so in line with how Colleen is also. I brought her home, and had this nice party and whatever. Then we had another 2-hour conversation outside of her house. And then finally, I was like, okay, sige, I guess let's call it a night. Happy birthday. Good night. And then she was opening the door and she just looked at me and she was like, that's it? And so from that moment, I just lunged forward and I gave her a kiss. That's it. That was the first time I ever had to do it. Because, like, you know how she is. Like, she'll call you out. You know what I mean? Na parang, yun na yun yung ibibigay mo. Parang, yeah.
Ang hina mo naman eh.
Mahina na.
Kung ako yun, sabi ko niya, gusto mo, suntukan tayo.
Ay, parang,
ng lips.
Rambulan tayo ng feelings.
Buhulan tayo ng dila.
But it's, yeah, so
Oh my
while I think with words, I guess you could say, not naman entirely confident, but like I'll because it gets to the point where I can't bottle it up anymore and I have to say it. So I think that's what drives me.
Dyan tayo.
Ikaw kasi mataas yung boiling point mo.
At saka, makimkim ako. And okay, let me just say, let's not expound, okay? But let's just say 99% of yung mga HD ko are unspoken.
Damn.
Na HD I mean, like yung tinatago ko talaga. I mean, there are specific reasons.
I'm telling you, you can tell me, it's over. It's done na naman eh. Kumbaga parang, we've moved
May
on.
kanya-kanya na
May
tayo.
kanya-kanya na tayo.
May anak ka na, may aso't pusa na.
Naka-postpaid na ako.
Tapos yung pala storya natin. Alam mo ba yung very first encounter ko of you, na hindi in person pa I just knew that we had a new jock.
Okay.
Mas alam ko, may bagong jock na parang, kasi di ba, I mean, nagkita na tayo when you won, right?
Right,
The
yeah.
whole search
Radio
for
One.
Radio
Radio
Idol.
Idol. Yeah.
So, nakita na kita. Pero when I saw you, you were in makeup.
Yeah, I was in a Joker
So, as opposed to
outfit.
the other batches
Sobrang
na
tight ng
parang,
pants ko nun,
na
ah.
parang nakilala namin yung mga...
Personally,
Oo.
ah.
I don't know, for some reason, yung batch ninyo, parang that was the first time that I saw you. Finale na.
Right. Yeah.
Tapos naka-makeup ka pa. And all I know is that you won. So I was like, yung the guy on the Joker won.
Yeah.
So I had very little information about you. I didn't know how you looked like kasi you had the Joker
Right.
makeup on.
Full on green hair and
So
everything.
I knew that you won. So one morning, I go to work and then I see a candy magazine. And then when I looked at it, nakita ko yung picture mo doon. Tapos sabi ko,
God.
ay, ito yun.
Sobrang totoy ko ba?
So, ito yung bagong Jack. So, ano siya? Parang Candy Curie. So, yun, parang ganon. Tapos yung pala, no, yung story, the moment I saw you, like, I froze and I
Your
was
heart
like,
fluttered.
my heart went all aflutter. Tapos alam mo yung eyes ko biglang naging dalawang hearts. Yung parang emoji. May dalawang heart.
Yung pang-anime.
Tapos hindi ko sinasabi all this time. Tapos naging mag-co-host na tayo. Naging like, oh my God. No.
No. Really no.
Ito yung...
No.
No.
No talaga.
No.
No talaga.
Kaya,
Alam mo yung on both parties.
At saka, okay, sige, we
No.
might as well. Might as well. When we first became co-hosts,
Yeah.
I had to draw the boundaries kay Gino na, Gino, please, like this is really, nothing's gonna happen. So don't even attempt to fall in love because
Wow. Ano ka, Mandy Moore? Sa A Walk to Remember? Ganon. Don't fall in love with me.
so I was like, you have to stop yourself. Alam ko, parang you have this weak spot for chinitas, pretty chinitas. But please, I want to...
Chinitas. I mean, you're right.
Like, you're right, but you're wrong.
But you're very wrong.
So, sabi ko talaga, this has to be pure. Like, you know what?
Purely professional.
Purely professional. I do not, like, do this whole falling in love with a co-host kind of thing. So, please, control yourself.
Gabe siya. Ay, nako.
Kaya sabi ko...
Ang layo ng first impressions natin of each other, no? I swear, first impressions ko talaga kay Chico, I think it was like a random RX...
Meeting, di ba?
Hindi, party pa to.
Party pa to.
In our, or parang meeting na may party after. Na alam mo yung parang, like, it wasn't like an RX party for the listeners. It was an RX internal party. And then, like, I had no idea, like, who, I mean, I had heard of your name, obviously, but I didn't get to listen to the show when I was younger. And nobody was telling me anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, wala namang nagchichismis na parang, yung si Chico, ganito yan, si Del, ganito yan. And then I see everyone kind of seated outside of the meeting area and, wala pang Pokemon nito so hindi ka pa nakatingin sa phone mo. And then I see him and it's like, damn. Like, it's this punk rock dude na parang he had a piercing on his left eyebrow ba? Left eyebrow piercing. I don't know if you had hair. I think your hair was colored.
Yes.
Yeah, your hair was colored. Alam mo yun, parang Blink-182. Ganon. Think, or Prodigy. Ganon yung itsura nila. As in, like, full-on rocker. And
Joan
like,
Jett.
Tapos yung shorts niya, yung ang lampas tuhod na may na cargo shorts. Alam mo yung, so medyo mukhang punk's not dead talaga, no? Tapos nung nakausap ko, ay, yun pala.
Ano pa? Akala mo Blink-182 nung nakausap mo, ay, Avril Lavigne. But you know what?
But I don't know, like, okay, moving forward from the conversation that we just had, would you give the same advice to like random people? Like, let's just say like you had a friend that came up to you and said like, I have feelings for this person. Should I tell them? Are you going to be a Taylor Swift and be like, you know what? Fuck the friendship. Tell them anyway.
Alam mo, ewan ko, kasi I'm still very safe. I'm a very safe person.
Yeah, you are.
Sa akin, depende pa rin talaga sa situation. Kasi sa akin, alam mo, honestly, hindi naman lahat ng, even looking back hindi lahat ng HD ko, looking back na parang, sana siya. I'm like, yeah, because eventually it disappeared.
Yeah.
So sa akin parang like, why go
But
through
I
all
feel
the
like
drama?
I feel like damage has been done.
And honestly, even the ones na may HD ako before, natatawa ko why I had HDs at the time. So for me, it was like really the
A moment.
petulance of youth. You know, na, because it was new. You were young, and you know these were.
Pero
the
what's
first
the longest HD you've had?
9.5
Years?
years ba? Okay, sige. Kung years.
9.5 years?
No. Joke.
Oh my God.
7.
7 years? That's a long time to be holding something in.
Yeah. But that's the weird
Ayan
thing.
yung mga tipong pag binulungan ka sa tenga, lalabas ka ng ganun.
That only happened twice. I promise you that only happened twice.
Wild.
Hindi maganon kasi talaga ako. Pero yun nga, looking back.
So even this person na 7 years,
Ay, Diyos ko, no, Lord, no.
in your mind now, when you're like, bakit ko nagustuhan yun?
Hindi naman, obviously I know. Pero, my gosh, no. Like, alam mo yun, kahit siguro tali mo ko ng furry handcuffs, tapos nakathong lang ako, tapos may dala kang feathers, tapos kinikiliti mo yung nipples
This
ko.
is a really detailed... Alam mo yung this could have been a footnote in the podcast, but no.
So, even if gawin mo yun, wala akong reaction.
I don't know. I would still say go for it. Because, okay, there are people that... For me, there are people na you pine over for so long and then something happens between you and then you realize there's nothing there. Or not naman nothing there, but parang it's not what...
It was a passing thing.
It's not what you expected it to be. It didn't live up to the hype. And then there are people na parang you go for it and then you end up having 3 kids with them. You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
Na parang,
That's true.
like at least with Colleen, it wasn't... Like I always found her attractive. Always had a small crush on her. But she had a boyfriend. So I didn't do anything. And then one day, like, I just saw her online on Facebook Messenger and decided to ask her out. Because I heard she was single. That's it. But it wasn't like... You've seen me, not naman obsessed, but like enamored with certain people, right? Na parang, oh my God, pining over, di ba?
What trip was that? Yung burat na burat kami ni Del
Yung
kasi.
nasa bahay, nasa hotel.
Tas ayaw niyang umalis ng... Nakakabwis. Alam mo yung parang like... Alam
I
mo,
still remember who this person
minsan
is.
lang tayo nasa ibang bansa. And we wanted to have fun. We wanted to be like, let's have fun. Oh my God, nagmumukmuk sa hotel room.
Hindi ako nagmumukmuk, naglalandian kami nun.
Nakakairita. You were so annoying that trip. So not fun. Literally nagkulong sa hotel room.
This is why I need to let it out. Because if I don't, can you imagine 7 years of me being like that?
Being like that.
It's you.
I would have turned out like this. Oh my God.
So yeah, at least this way, like you have both sides
True.
covered.
True.
There's one that says, go for it.
Safe.
You never know.
Danger.
Danger.
But thank you for checking it out. And listen to the album. You might make your own decisions. Don't listen to the internet.
Wow. Don't listen to the internet, but listen to Taylor Swift's decision.
No, listen to the album.
Okay.
And
In
then
terms of like whether
make
or not
your own decision.
Akala ko in terms of like going for it.
Hindi.
Okay. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.